not a professional, just answering questions from my comment area. And the first one I'm going to read to you. Sometimes I try to remember it, but even with remembering things, I might leave something out or something like that if I can't find the comment, because a lot of times I get so many comments that they could get lost. This one is by Chica Bicka. Hey Spirit, I've been watching you for a long time now, 6 years, and I'm going through a lot of things at the moment. I'm in my senior year of high school. I'm trying to do as best as I can with my work, but I lost 2 friends in the span of 1 month. My first friend passed away on the 9th of May from an asthma attack. She was my first ever friend that I made at high school. And today I found out that my other really good friend has passed away due to a house fire incident. Her sister managed to escape, but she couldn't. She died on the 9th of June, exactly 1 month after my other friend. I don't know what to do, Spirit. How do I move from this? I'm really struggling and could really use your advice or anyone's advice for that matter, please. First, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry that you have to endure and experience loss so early on. And I'm so sorry that they were your close friends. Now, this is a really sad situation. And I think this is too much for anybody. Rather you're high school or you're an adult. This is a lot to take in. First thing I'm going to say is you could talk to your parent. Let your parent know that you're struggling. If you're still among or with, or your parents support you, let them know that you're struggling so they can try to get you some type of help, because it will help to talk to someone. You might even have to see a therapist, someone who could really help you get through this tough time, because that is too much for any one person. I feel like you're going to need a lot of support system. You're going to need someone to just be there for you when you start to feeling sad or down from the loss of your friends. You need someone you can talk to let out your feelings, because the more you talk about it, the more you let someone know what's going on with you, the more you're going to be able to move forward. Now, it's not going to be an overnight thing, and you may never ever be in a space where it don't bother you that you lost your friends because they were someone you love. But it will become easier to be able to handle the fact that they are no longer here as time goes on. They say time heals all wounds. I believe that time helps you be able to handle the hurt that you had to endure. But some wounds never really heal until, I believe, until you see God. But I do feel like this is something that you definitely need help with. You're not going to be able to do this by yourself. So my best advice is, first, talk to your parents and tell them that you need some help to get through this because you're struggling. And then 2, see professional therapists that can help you get through this time of mourning and losing your friends. That's the best advice I can give. And also, meditate and pray. If you pray, if you believe in power of prayer, pray and ask God to help you get through this. And you're going to need some physical help too, like physical people being there for you. But you'll get through it in time. But I know it's so much right now. I know it is. So do not try to get through this by yourself. You're definitely going to need time. And in time, you will be able to handle it much, much more better. Now, for our second advice. Okay, this advice is from Moonflower. Not this advice. This request is from Moonflower. Dear Spirit, can I please ask your opinion, which is just my opinion, okay? Because I think highly of you. Thank you, sweetie. I'm about to turn 37. Should I settle for the man I'm with? He's mostly great and mostly get along great, but I'm not in love with him. He's in love with me though. Should I settle down with him or move on hoping for the real deal? Thank you. Okay. The first thing I would say is, number one, don't settle for nothing that you're not comfortable with. Don't ever settle for something that you're not comfortable with and that you know it's not going to make you happy. I don't believe in settling. I believe in going for what you want and being happy with who you choose, okay? Now, she says she's 37. Should she settle since the man is in love with her? The thing is, when it comes to love, we always say we fall in love, but actually you grow in love in time. The more you round a person, the more you get to know a person, the more y'all face life together, the more you start to grow in love with that person. Now, I would say if you gave the person or yourself enough time to grow in love with the person, but if you feel in your heart, this ain't it, you know, I wouldn't say it's just because someone's in love with you, it doesn't mean like you have to be with them because they're in love with you. It takes love go both ways. You don't want someone in love with you and you never trying to be in love with them in no type of way. And then she said, for the real deal, I say, in one sense, I want to say keep it moving because the fact that you said keep waiting for the real deal, you feel like that's not the man for you. Now, if it was me, I would pray about it. I would go to God and I would let God know that I want God to choose my man for me, not me choose my man. If I choose my man, I probably wouldn't be with the man I'm with today. So a lot of times you gotta pray about it and you gotta go within your spirit and meditate on it. And your spirit, you will have this feeling inside of you that tells you if this is your person, and you'll also know if this is not your person. Okay, that's nice, y'all get along. And it's nice that it seems like he's in love with you. But what's holding you back? What's keeping you from growing in love with this man? Because you got to be honest with yourself. Be completely honest with yourself. And I know 37 seems like, okay, like you're older. But, you know, actually, 37 is not a bad age. And you could choose somebody to be with now. And you may not be with that person when you get older, you know. So I would say if you feel like you're not the real deal, I would say let the person know that you appreciate them for who they are and what they've done. And that you feel flattered that they're in love with you, but tell them the truth. Tell them you're not in love with them and you're not sure if you're going to stay with them because of that, because you feel like you're settling, and settling means that you're, you know, giving up on something that you really want and what you desire. So what is it about this man? Do it like you need to get a list and write down the pros and cons of your relationship, the pros and cons about this man, and weigh it out. But I feel like there's more to the story. There's more you're not, like, you didn't give me to really go on. But how soon did this man fall in love with you? And did he tell you that he was in love with you? And what's holding you back from loving him, from being in love with him, from growing in love with him? Because if you can't see yourself with him, you can't see yourself in the future with him, don't waste his time. And definitely do not waste yours. Don't people feelings be involved and it start to get messy. So let him know right away that you're in a space that you're not in love with him, and you feel like you're settling, and that you need time to think. Because sometimes you can like not be around a person for a while, and that will give you your answer too. If you just stayed away from the person for a minute while you think this through, you would know, oh, I miss this person. I like being around this person. I like this person's company. I do want to grow in love with this person. Because once you decide that you want to love this person, then you're going to work towards loving this person, you know. And a lot of times we think that we fall instantly in love. It just be instantly in lust, okay? It be instantly in lust, okay? It takes time to grow in love. So if you don't feel like this person could make you happy or be a part of your future, yeah, let them know. And yeah, you keep moving on until you feel like you actually met your person. Because if you settle for someone and then you meet someone that you feel that you can be with, then it's going to be a sticky situation. Somebody's heart going to get broken. Somebody probably going to end up cheating. It's not worth it. If this is not the man you want to be with, let him know. Look, I know you in love with me, but right now, I need time. I need time by myself to figure out if I want to grow in love with you, if I want to take the next step with you, or if I don't. And I will contact you and let you know. Period. Just like that. Don't be with someone just because you feeling lonely, because we all get lonely. And a lot of times, when you choose somebody because you're lonely, and you're not choosing them for the right reasons. And a lot of times we need to work on ourselves. Once you work on yourself, you won't have no ifs, ands, doubts about if that's the man for you. Because there's some stuff that you're not going to put up with when you work on yourself. There's some stuff you won't tolerate. And you'll make different choices once you work on yourself. Make sure you love yourself first, because if you love yourself true-heartedly, you're going to know if somebody truly loves you, and if you can share the love that you have within inside you with them. So remember that. Love yourself first. Don't be with somebody just because they said they're in love with you. Love go two ways. Okay, so that's the best advice I could give for that. I say don't settle. If you feel like it's something about this man that just don't make you sit right, don't feel easy, don't feel good, don't settle. But also don't have the man lingering on. Don't lead him on if you don't want him. Let that man go. Okay. Let's see. I guess a question that they have for me, and this is by Tour Timos 107. I could be saying it right, or wrong, but yeah, they said, how did you decide to be a vegetarian? Okay, I am a pescatarian vegetarian, meaning that I still eat seafood. I have different choices of seafood that I like. Like I am a crab lover. I love crabs. My favorite crabs are blue crabs, and then snow crabs and dungeon crabs. Okay, I love eating fish, but I only eat certain type of fish. I eat porky fish, whitey, red snapper, croaker. Trying to think, is there another fish that I like? I can't think of no other fish that I like right now. Oh, salmon. I like salmon and I love tuna fish. Okay, so I eat seafood, okay? So I am a pescatarian who eats like a vegetarian, so it's pescatarian, vegetarian. And then you could turn it around, vegetarian, pescatarian, and that's when someone mostly eat vegetarian food, and only once in a while they may eat seafood. I eat seafood quite a few times a month, okay? Unless my money's tight. My money's tight. You ain't gonna see no seafood because seafood is high right now. Like, I literally cannot buy no fish the way that I want to because it's too high, okay? But yeah, she's asked me how did I decide to become a vegetarian. Well, it was hard, child. It was hard. Okay, so I talk about this quite a few times over the years, and I know I got a lot of new SOLs, spiritualites, but my special spiritualites, my OGs of the OGs, usually know how I became a vegetarian. Okay, so from the very beginning, I never ever stopped eating seafood. Like, I always ate crab and fish. Well, at one point in my life, in 2010, I had a gallbladder attack. I didn't feel good. I was in a lot of pain, and I went to the hospital, and they told me that my gallbladder is not like they can like help me. I don't have like stones or nothing in it. It's pretty much dead. It's gone. They had to take it out. It died. My gallbladder died within my body, so they removed my gallbladder. And removing my gallbladder, they told me that there were going to be certain things that I would not be able to eat. It's going to be painful if I try, and I could end up in the hospital. So when you have a gallbladder, when it's like you eat steak, when it goes through your system, your stomach, your gallbladder crunches it up, smushes it up, so that it could be able to, pass through your stomach so that you can make a bowel movement. But, and when you don't have a gallbladder and you eat steak, you can imagine how painful that might be trying to get to your stomach if it don't have nothing to crush it and pulverize it. I guess that's the best way to say it. So, with that said, before I went and had my gallbladder removed out my body, I was eating beef, chicken, turkey, lamb chops. Ooh, child, I was eating. Once in a while, I used to eat like pork chops, but I had gave that up when I had decided to lose. Like, I went on a weight loss journey after my second divorce. I decided I didn't want to be, over 300 pounds. So I went on a weight loss journey, and one of the first things that I let go was pork bacon, pork chops, stuff like that. I stopped eating pork. So that was many years ago. Your girl birthday is coming up, and this year your girl gonna be 53. So this happened when I was around 27 years old. 27 years old. I gave up eating like pork and stuff like that. And then when my gallbladder happened to happen like in 2010, so I was older. And I decided, okay, well, they had already told me what I could eat, like jello, pudding, bread. I could eat everything except for stuff that's going to be hard to go through my system. So I'll give you an example. When I have gummy bears, I try to suck them and chew them down. I try to melt them as much as I possibly can. But if I was to swallow a thick piece of gummy and it don't melt like it's supposed to, it's going to give me a stomach ache. It's going to hurt my back. It's going to hurt coming out, So it's worse with meat, okay? So to keep from getting a gallbladder attack, because people have passed, people have had surgeries, people got in trouble with eating certain things that they shouldn't eat when they don't have a gallbladder. So me and my daughter had a talk, and she told me, Mom, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you give up some of the stuff you give. You're going to have to give up. So what I first gave up was the beef. It was hard because I was definitely a Big Mac person. I was definitely a hamburger person, cooking spaghetti, hamburgers, burgers on the grill. I love ground beef. So that was really, really hard. And I love cube steak. I love cube steak. I love steak. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I could cook some steak too. Okay, so that was really, really hard. And every time I would go to the meat section, I would just be looking at the different meats. I literally was staring at it, trying to think of, can I cook it soft enough to be able to eat it and it pass through my system and I'll be okay. So I was very tempted. But because I had my daughter Nadine, she never really ate meat. She like, when she's a little girl, I'll fix her dinner and I'll put a piece of chicken on her plate. All the food would be gone except for the chicken. And so it was easy for her to say to me that she's gonna help me get through it, because she's not one, like, she cringe when it comes to like meat. So she was always naturally like that. So she helped me be able to get past the temptation. But what I didn't give up chicken, and I didn't give up turkey. And over time, it got to the point where I would be in so much pain from after eating like turkey or chicken. I would eat turkey ground beef, turkey sausages. I figured turkey would be, easier to go through my system, but the more that I became like eating more vegetarian and just eating very little turkey and chicken, the harder it got to deal with the pain of trying to get it out my system. So I eventually gave up the chicken and turkey. I gave up the turkey first and then the chicken, and it was very, very hard. Matter of fact, it get hard till this day. It's been over 10 years, and when I smell chicken, I be like, my mind start thinking. It's been times where out of nowhere I say, you know what, I gotta get me a piece of chicken. I'm gonna get me some chicken. And my daughter say, Mom, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You done came so far in so long. So it's still hard. It's still hard because I was raised up on eating chicken. I freaking love chicken. So now I haven't had chicken since 2000. Let's see, 11. So it's 2011, 12, 1, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3. So it's been 12 years. Child, it's going to be 13 years now since soon that I haven't eaten chicken. It has not been easy, but the more that you learn, like I cook. So thank God, Spirit know how to cook. I experiment, but growing up, I wasn't like a vegetable person. I'd rather have sweets than to have vegetables. And that's the truth. I love sweets. So, becoming a vegetarian, I had to grow a love and respect for the vegetables. And I can tell you, it may not be easy in the beginning, but over time it get easier and get easier. You will actually grow a love and taste buds for the vegetables. So now I eat a lot of eggplant, potatoes, zucchini, sweet potatoes, carrots, squash, cabbage, jackfruit, I'm trying. I'm gonna keep giving it a try. I think I tried it like 3 times, so each time like I can't do this, but I'm gonna give it another try. I'm never gonna give up because it's the closest thing to the chicken texture I'm gonna be able to get. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to become a pescatarian vegetarian over time as I realized that the gallbladder is nothing to play with if you don't have one. There's just certain things you cannot eat. You're gonna go through something, you're gonna be in pain, and you could lose your life. So you gotta be really careful when it comes to your gallbladder. So yeah, but over time it does get easier. Depends on you as a person. I'm glad I did make that choice though, because I actually love the way I eat. I love quinoa. You can replace with quinoa. I still eat rice. I eat white rice, brown rice, black rice, and most time I eat quinoa. I love oatmeal. I love grits, pancakes. I still eat everything everybody else eat. I just don't eat the meat and whatever. I eat vegetarian meat, but one of the things I learned over the years, trying to replace the meat with vegetarian meat is a bad idea, because people get this misperceived notion that they're gonna lose weight being a vegetarian. If you're replacing the vegetarian meat, if you're replacing the meat with vegetarian meat, you're gonna gain a lot of weight, and your weight gonna become unbalanced, because a lot of times, in order for that stuff to taste the way it tastes, they add lots of sugar, they add lots of salt, soil, different things that can cause you to gain weight, you know. So over time I eat vegetarian meat, but I don't eat it every day, every month, all day. I might choose like one vegetarian meat for the month, and once I choose that one meat, that's it. And sometimes I can go a month without no vegetarian meat, and I'm okay with just making nice meals without the meat. And I do eat my seafood, so yeah. I decided to become a vegetarian because of my health. Period. Yeah. Sometimes we gotta make adult decisions. We gotta look out for ourselves, and when you start to love yourself, you don't want to do nothing that's gonna hurt you. That's gonna hurt yourself, you know. So eating meat was too painful, so I couldn't eat that anymore. And that's why I am a pescatarian vegetarian. Pescatarian first, that eat like a vegetarian. Okay. I hope that explained a lot to y'all. And I noticed like I don't really have to be on a diet with the lifestyle that I live, because it's like over time my weight is just coming down or coming off at a natural, nice pace. It's not going too fast, it's not going too slow, and yeah, I feel a lot healthier. And plus, you know, I'm dealing with this bone disease, so I gotta watch my weight so that I can keep moving as long as possible. So I'm giving it my best shot, y'all. I really am. The other question people ask me, do I have a P.O. box? So my P.O. box is still the same. It's ASMRTheChew, Spirit PAYTON, P.O. Box 10878, Westheimer Road, Houston, Texas 77042, number 206. My P.O. box is still the same. Okay, so that's going to be it for today, because I could talk to y'all forever. Thank you so much for leaving the request for Spirit. I'm glad I got to give my opinion and talk to y'all for a little bit. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, and night. And Spirit Girl is out of here. Bye. Bye, y'all. At your request, you said more sick to go. We're going to do it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I've been practicing with the experts. It hasn't really been good. It's been really hard. But I figure if I practice with the expert, I'll be able to do good with the easy. So today we're doing easy so I could do good, okay? 27. Oh, freaking gel pen. 27, 20, 23. Okay. Let me put my time in. What time is it? It's 6:40 p.m. Okay, 6. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to use these gel pens. Just making me upset right now. And I tested them to make sure they work, and then they want to get in the book and act funny. Like funny friends, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the time is 6:41. 6:41 p.m. Alright. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna use a marker. Yeah. I'm gonna use this marker, hopefully. I'll make the right. It don't be a mess at the end. Okay, so let's get started. This box got, oh, this is real easy, hopefully. Yeah, like it can't be nothing but whatever's missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. It's an 8. It's an 8. Oh, that was super easy, right? For real. Okay, so 8, 8, 8. Let's see, 8, 8, 8. Okay. Oh, here got another easy one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. It's hot today. My arm's sticking to my background. Okay. Let's see. This one look like it got pretty good amount of numbers. So we got the 2 missing. 1, 2 is missing. 3, 4, 5 is missing. 6 is missing. 7, 8. Okay, so we got 1, the 2, 3, 4, the 5, the 6, and the 8 is missing. So let's see. Okay, so it's a 8 here and an 8 here. So, and since I'm working on this line, it only could be an 8. Okay, and let's see. Let's count it again. Oh, okay, so we got the 8, so let me cross out the 8. I don't need that no more. Now we need a 6, so a 6 can't be here in this box. And it only could be here because there's no 6 here. Let's see. Okay, it's a 6 going across and 6 here, so it's a 6. Now we need a 5. So 5 can't be in this box. This is full. Oh. Okay, so it's just a 5. And this is definitely a 2. Okay. Let's work on the next one. Let's see. Yeah, let's work on this row right here. So we need a 1, 2. We need a 3. We need a 4, 5. We need a 6, 7, 8, and we need a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Okay. So in this box right here, a 3 could probably go right there. A 3 can't go in this box. And a 3 could probably go right here. So let's see. there's a 3 in this box. 3. Okay, that's all. I couldn't get that. I couldn't get none of them. Let me see a 9. Okay, a 9 in this box. 9 going across. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this box. 1, 2. The 3 is missing. 3, 5, 4. 4 is missing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is missing. So let's see. The 9 can't go right here, so 9 I'm gonna see. Let's see if this could be a 3. 4, we need a 4. That one's hard. Okay. Alright, let's go to this one right here. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7. And the 9 is missing. 6. Okay, so it's 2 numbers. This is 7 right here, so it's gotta be 7. And it's gotta be 9. Yay. Okay. Let's see if that's gonna help anything. So 9, 9, 9. No, turn around. Let's see. Let's try not to. Let's see what else I can do. 7, 7, 7. 8, 1, 4, 6. So we need a 2, a 3, a 5, 6, a 7, and a 9. Alright, so we need a 5 right here, but it's a 5 right here and a 5 here, so the 5 gotta, let's see. Okay, yeah, so the 5 is right here. The 5 gotta be right here. Because it can't be here, it can't be here. Can't go there, can't go there, and we need a 5. So this is a 5. That's a 5. Okay, so let's cross out the 5. So now we need a 3. So this one's full. 3. Any one of these could be a 3. 4. 4 right here, 4 right here, 4 right here. So only these 2 right here could be a 4. And then we need a 7. So you got, we need a 7. Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, no 4 can go here, go there. That's a 4. We need a 4, a 7, and we need a 9. So, a 9's here, a 9's here. Let's see. Yeah, 9. So, we need a 7. 7 can't go there. And a 9 can't go here. And we also need a 4. So so this easy. This can't. This a 1 and this a 8. Okay, so let's go with this one. So we need 2. We need a 1, 1, 2. We need a 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a 7, an 8. Okay, so we need a 1, 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Alright, so this definitely can't be an 8 because it's an 8 right here. And it can't be a 1. Oh, it can't even be a 3 in here because it's a 3 right here. So let's see. So it's a 3 here, 3 here. So 3, 3. That 3 can go like down here. 3. No, right here. Can't be a 7. Can't be an 8. Let's see, 1. I need a 1 for this box, so this gotta be a 1. This a 1. So let's cross out that. So 1, 2. Okay, this a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Wait, something's wrong. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. Oh my God, I messed up. Oh, I gotta go back. I'm so upset. Look, this is where I messed up at. It's a 4 right here. I gotta go back to this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's a 4 right here. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the 9. Okay, how did I mess that up? So I think this 4 must be a 9. Because it's a 9 here, 9 here. It's gotta be a 9. Okay. A 9. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so that's a 9. Let me go back. Let me see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm hoping that this is right. Alright. So it's a 9 here, 9 here, and it's already got a 9. Okay, hopefully this is right. So now we need got the 1 and the 3 out. We need a 7 and 8, so this gotta be a 7. And wait, no. This gotta be a 7 and this gotta be an 8. Okay. Alright. Hopefully that's right. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna try to work on this box here. I need a 1. See, 1 here. 1 here. Oh, this a 1. This a 1. Wait. 1, 1, 1, 1. It's a 1 right there. And then 3. That's a 3. So this is a 3. 1, 2, 3. Need a 4. It's gotta be a 4. Okay. No. Let's see if we can work back on this box now. So I need a 3, 4, and a 9. So it's a 3 here, 3 here. So this is a 3. So we need a 9. So oh, it's a 9 right here, and this a 4. Okay, we got it. Alright, we ain't gotta worry about that. Let's worry about this box here. Need a It's a 2. We need a 6. Oh, we got a 6 here. 6 here. 6 going across. Okay. Need 7. So we got 7 here. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. This is 7 right here. Okay. So now we need a 6 and a 9. So let's try the 9 again. 9, 9. No. A 6 and a 9. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Let's try to work this one out. 1, 2. We need a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a 3 and a 9. So you got 3 here, 3 here. Oh, but look. This is a 9 right here. So it's got to be a 9 right here. 9 and a 3. Okay. So now, let's see. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3. We need a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, a 5 and a 6. So, no, a 4 and a 5. We got a 4 right here. 4 can't go there. 4, 1, 5. Okay, that one's a little hard right now. We're gonna have to come back to that one. Let me see. 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. let's try. Let's see. 3. 3. Yeah, 4. 4 can't be right there. 4 can't be right there. Okay. 2. This is 8 right here. Because you got like 8 right there. 8 right there. 8 right there. It's 8. Okay. Alright. 8. 8. It's 8 right here. Okay. We're getting somewhere. 8. Let's cross out the 8. So we need a 2 and a 3. 3 can't be right there. This is a 3. It's got to be right here. And this is a 2. Okay. Now let's work on this right here. We need 1, 2, 1, 2. We need a 3, a 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, and a 9. Okay. So 9 down here. A 9 across here. 9. Let's see. 9, 9, and 9. And 9, 9, 9. Okay. Let's see. How about a 4? So we got a 4 right here. 4 right there. 4 right here. 4. 4. 4 and 4. 3. Okay, just a 3. Yay. Okay. 3. 4. 4. 6. 6. Wait. 6. 6. This is 6. Okay. And then right here I need a 4 and a 6. So that's a 6. No, right here I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need a 6 and a 9. So this is 6 and this is 9. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. And this is 9. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. 1, a 2 right here, so this is a 5. And it's a 2. Okay. Now we're gonna check it. Let me put my time down. Okay, my time is 7:19. 7:19. Okay, so let's check it. Puzzle 21. Puzzle 21 right here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 876-195-432. 876-195-432. All right, so that one's right. We got one box right. Second box, 239-674-158. 239-674-158. 239-674-158. 145-382-679. 145-382-679. 649-517-328. 649. 649-517-328. 315-892-467. 315-892-467. 827-436-951. 827-436-951. 264-981. 264-981-753. 581-723-946. 581-723-946. 793-564-218. 793-564-218. Okay. We did good. 7:41. 7 o'clock. It's about 40 minutes. 40 minutes. It's okay. About 40 minutes. But at least we got them all right. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next Sudoku. And hopefully I do even better. Bye. Hello. Welcome back to ASMRTheChew, and I'm your girl Spirit. Hi y'all. Today I'm gonna be doing my makeup. Yeah, it's one of them days I kind of feel like doing it. Like I wanted to do it the other day, but child, I started thinking about setting up and getting everything ready. Kind of like got unmotivated. I just wasn't in the mood. I'm using the elf primer right now. It's one of them days where I feel okay to just relax. was like, start your day. You say, no matter what, I'm going to have a good, calm, easy day. And the more you try, the more things just like go the opposite way. So, I got up this morning thinking like I was going to really be able to just jump right into things after I get my shower. And then I would find myself just kind of like sitting here like, do I really want to do anything today, or do I just want to like let it be one of them days where I pretty much don't do much or anything? I'm trying to think about it, y'all. Okay, so I pulled out my pore filler today. This is the NYX pore filler, NYX pore filler. You see what I'm talking about? It come right out the tube. It fall right down. It's just child. When you have one of them days where it just seems like things are like, why things not going right? It's probably because you know, something really good is coming your way. I'm gonna put my pore filler underneath my eye. And my chin area. I'm gonna do my forehead because I always get like the stress lines. And this line right here is from me, the way I wear my scarves. It kind of scrunch my head down. So today I got all my forehead out, y'all. All of it. Yeah, I got one of the foreheads that just stands out, y'all. It really does. So I was looking through the comments. I saw a comment from one of the young ladies who was watching, I think it was like a story time and stuff like that, a makeup story time. And she was saying, in spirit, I done seen so many videos where you cried and, you know, and basically like sad and brokenhearted. And she said, you've been through a lot. Yeah. I feel like a lot of us been through a lot. We really have. And some of our stories are very similar. Stuff that come up in life. Where I'm at now, I'm not where I am, where I was before. Like my feelings and what I want, even what I want has changed. It has dramatically changed as far as like at one point in my life, I was really on the search for like 5 friends, 5 besties, 5 women that I could grow old with. We could be friends, we could be sisters, we could be there for each other and stuff like that. At one point in my life, I really thought that I was going to have like about 5 good friends that I would grow old with, and they would be there for me and I would be there for them, you know. I really, really wanted that, and I literally like kind of had my life compass, like, you know, if I met someone and I would, you know, start to wonder, is this one of my life friends? Is this someone that I can build a loving friendship with, and we could be like sisters and be there for each other? I would always wonder when I meet someone, so I kind of gave more to whatever the relationship was than what was called for or what was needed or what wasn't supposed to be, you know, like just trying to see if they were supposed to be one of my life friends. And right now, I don't have a friend that call me every day, or I call them every day, or I check on them every day, or we going out to lunch, or we meet is about 10. About 10. I have about 10 of my spare lights that we think about each other. We connect. We leave messages. We send messages, stuff like that. Yeah, but physically, I am still pretty much by myself. Like, I have my daughter, but on my bars, like friend type of relationship, friends, like that. Because there's different relationships when you have like your children, you have like your boyfriend, man, or husband, and then you have like your friends. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect of things, I don't have that physical friendship, where I'm going by their place, they going by my place, or we meeting up for lunch, or we going on vacation together, we go to the doctor together, we be there for each other and stuff like that. I don't have that. And at one point, it was really important to me that I find that, because that's something that I really, really wanted at one point in my life. And I think that the reason why I really wanted something like that is because I was missing out on my relationship with my biological sisters, my sisters I grew up with as a little kid, sisters that my mother had, that came out my mother's vajayjay, you know what I'm saying, sisters. I wanted a closeness with all of my sisters. Like, I have so many that I really don't even shouldn't need friends, because I have so many, and I'm the oldest. So in my mind, I just knew that one day that I would be close to all my sisters. Like, each one of them would be calling me, I would be calling them, they would come see me, I go see them. I thought it was going to be like that one day. As time went on, I think being who I am today kind of helped me get through that unrealistic, not happening, not reality, being close to my sisters, I don't know, I think I wanted that so badly that I decided that I'm just going to replace them with 5 good friends. And I don't know, why am I just thinking about that? I've been going through life literally really thinking that, yeah, I could feel it in my heart. I'm going to have like 5 physical friends that I grow old with, along with my children and the man I love, That's what I thought. And then when I count my sisters, I got 1, 2. I got 5 sisters. That's what it was. I'm just now connecting what I yearned and desired so much for having these 5 good friends. I was just basically trying to fill a void, which is not having my 5 sisters in my life, so I can replace them with these 5 people, and I'll be alright. I'll be alright. That's what I was thinking, but that didn't happen. It definitely didn't happen. Different times in different parts of my life, I would be close to this sister, but that sister wasn't speaking to another sister. Then I'll be well, not close, but thinking I'm gonna be close. But the moment my sisters, like each one of them, not talking to each other, and they start talking to me, all of a sudden they kumbaya, they close family, because I'm the common denominator. As long as one of them are talking to me, then all of them want to be connected to that one, and then they all get to the point where they're trying to make me feel like I'm the outside, I'm not welcome in, and now they all kumbaya back together and stuff. Like, I still believe my sister used me, my baby sister used me. Y'all, she came to see me just so she could get close to back in good with my other sisters that she had been close with the whole time, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up there like, Boo Boo the freaking fool. My name is, they call me Boo Boo, my nickname, Boo Boo, yeah. gonna grow old together, and we're gonna take vacations together. We're gonna visit each other. We're gonna be there for each other. We're gonna help each other when each other need each other. Child, my sister was not really trying to be in my life like that. Child. And then, with this particular baby sister, I already know she was gonna be two-faced anyway, because that's just who she is. She ain't gonna really take no sides, and she ain't gonna deny it. She probably will be more lenient towards the sisters that is in the family. I'm not in the family, but she won't tell me that, because she's not the type of sister that's just gonna hurt people's feelings. I felt like her personality is type of I don't never want to see her cry, because when she cries, she really hurt. I think we all cry like that. I don't know why we all cry like that. When we cry, hurt, because we all strong women, we're all brave women, and then we all got the same freaking effed up mother. So when it comes to crying, we're very passionate, but when we cry, we don't cry for no reason. And when we cry, we usually if you made us mad and we crying, you're about to get your A whoop. And then if we're hurt and we're crying, we're just devastated and pretty much probably never gonna have nothing to do with you again. So on this part, I'm gonna turn it down because my refrigerator is on. My refrigerator don't bother me. It's when I do ASMR, that's when it just seems like, dang, it's so freaking loud, I'm putting fiber on now. Yeah, so today we just gonna be girl talking and just, just letting out how I feel. Nothing new. Which is yes, Spirit letting out how she feel. Spirit about to tell us some stuff. Yeah, well, I ain't gonna start no stuff. I'm just saying how I feel. I ain't holding back. Because what's the point? Ain't no point holding back. Ain't nobody knocking down my door. Ain't nobody saying, Spirit, look, let's go out. Let's hang out. Let's go on vacation together. Let's have dinner. Let's have lunch. Let's read a book. Let's discuss a TV show. Ain't nobody knocking down my door, so I ain't got nobody feelings to worry about. Now, I will be the first one to admit, if you're in my life, I pretty much ain't gonna talk about you. Now, unless you're my man, that's different. Look, I told you, if I ever got a man I was ever dating, I'm gonna tell the world I have a man. Yes, child. Yes, a man. But I ain't gonna start talking about him right now. One of my spirit likes this spirit, when you talk about him, you light up. Girl, I can't help it, because he's one of them men, some man out there for everybody, though. It depends on what you like and what you want. And I like a man who could take me in his arm and really just swallow me up, child. And I feel like I'm 100 pounds when I'm in his arm, and I like it. He got big arms. He got big hands, and he's tall. Oh my God, yes. And when he hold on to Spirit, he really hold on to me, girl. And I like it. I like feeling like I'm about 100 pounds, which I'm not. And if I was 100 pounds, he probably wouldn't date me, because, I haven't discussed that, the actual size of a woman that my man like. Whenever we talking and I start discussing my weight for some reason, he starts saying, you're not gonna lose too much weight, are you? How much weight you trying to lose? You look good just the way you are. Child, I almost feel like he want me to stay the weight that I am, because he like juiciness. He like fat booty. like straightening out my dress and everything, pulling it down. And then when I pulled it down, just happened to look at my breast, and I'm like, and then I'm like, then I see him looking. I'm like, why you looking at me like that? He's always telling me, you look good. I'm like, but don't look at me like that, because I ain't got that much breast. He's like, I don't care. Your breasts are perfect to me. And I was just like, oh, okay. Yes, you don't have to have a lot of breasts for me. He said, just keep your hips and your butt. Your hips, your butt, your thighs, and your legs. He even squeezes on my arm, y'all. Like, one of his love languages is touch. He loved to and he's not the type of man that like do PDA and all of that. But the first moment that he can just touch your arm and touch your hand and touch your leg and like, yeah, he gonna do it. And he loved to kiss. He loved to kiss. He one of them men. So you can tell, I can tell like, yeah, he feeling me a lot. Not gonna talk about him. Yeah, so, yeah, if you're not like directly in my life, I probably pretty much ain't gonna care about your feelings when I'm talking. I care about people's feelings when they like directly in my life. I don't want to have no tension or feel like a person's mad with me, you know what I'm saying? My sister keep coming up, I guess because I had experiences with her. But I remember when we first started trying to get closer, girl, my sister had me fooled. She really thought that. She really had me thinking that me and her was going to be close. I was so excited. I was so happy. I made up in my mind. My sister need me for anything. Anything, day and night, I'm going to be there for her. Because I was like, if she's the only sister that's going to accept me, I'm going to treat her good. I'm going to make sure she know I'm so appreciative of her wanting to be in my life. You know, her was talking one day, and we was on the phone talking, and she said, you know what, boo-boo? I didn't like when you said this about me. I said, what about you? She said, when you was describing me. And I was like, okay, well, eyes in the eye, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I was describing how each one of my sisters pretty much, you know, maybe look or why they have the nickname they have, or, you know, stuff like that. And see, my sister is on the lighter side of me. Like, she's the opposite of me. I'm dark skinned. Then we got a sister that's darker than us. And then, but my sister, my baby sister is light, like she's the lightest of the bunch. Like bright light, you know what I mean? So, but in black and white, you put us in black and white pictures, we look so much alike. And that's probably because, you know, we do got the same mama, you know what I mean? We got, so my mother is beautiful. My mother is gorgeous woman. Like, I feel like my mother definitely missed her calling. She was supposed to be some type of model. My mother was so, well, not was. I think I say was because it's getting so far in the future of not having nothing to do with her that now I kind of see her as my past and not as my current life anymore. That sounds so bad. That sounds so sad, don't it? Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting ready to change subjects again, y'all. Oh my God, I hate when I start rambling and I get so excited. Something come up in my mind. I want to talk about it. But yeah, she told me that she didn't like what I said about her, you know. And I said, well, look, baby sister, you ain't got to worry about it now. Now that you're in my life, I ain't going to say nothing about you. I ain't even gonna talk. I ain't even gonna bring you up, you know. And I didn't, you know. But yeah, me, her, we don't socialize no more. To be honest with you, it used to be where I felt like they wasn't speaking to me. The tables has turned, honey. They have turned all the way around. I am no longer speaking to my sisters. It's no longer of me wanting them to accept me and be a part of their life, and we could be kumbaya and cordial and we sisters, we got the same mom, we love each other. No, I no longer want to be in their life. And each one of my sisters, I gave them a chance to be in my life. And each time, I literally have 5 sisters. I got a sister on my father's side. I literally let And this was like a long time ago when I was in Virginia. And I kept trying to be close to her. She don't want nothing to do with me. And I had to learn quick that she didn't really appreciate me or respect me as her sister. So she didn't have the love that I had love for her. And plus, the age gap is really big. Like when I was 16, she was like 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? And I loved her so much. But I don't think she ever grew the love for me that I grew for her. And then I got a babysitter, but my mom. And she pretty much, coddling my other sisters, making them feel like that they're her only sisters. So I tried to be her like that. Didn't work out. Okay, girl. Don't make the other sisters mad with you by getting close to me. So I left that alone. Then I got my baby sister, who I thought me and her was super, super close. I thought she had my back. I thought she loved me so much. And my other sister kept telling me, you think it's me. It's not me. It's her. You just don't see her. And then one day I called her, and her voice changed on me. And I was like pulling teeth, and I was just confused. I thought we was getting close and everything. Child, I saw that, man, my sister wasn't thinking about me. She was just trying to get back on by y'all with the other sisters. And she knew if she was speaking to me that they would panic. They would panic, and then they would be back in her life. You know what I mean? Because how you go 5 years not speaking to somebody, and the moment that me ain't got anything to help me out today. Yeah. I don't remember what I was talking about, but or exactly what I was saying. I don't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about my sisters, but yeah. How you go 5 years not speaking to each other, and the moment that you start speaking to me, now everybody want to have something to do with you. Y'all kumbaya and y'all best friends again, and then shutting me out. So that's that. Y'all, I'm so glad my refrigerator is quiet for a minute. It really get loud in the daytime, like at night. For some reason, it don't bother me. I guess because I be having like the TV on. Yeah, I got a TV now, but not the TV, but the computer. I got the TV. We haven't even set it up to like start watching it yet. I don't know if we waiting to get a more control or what, but we got it where we wanted to sit at, but we just haven't had time to really say, okay, we watching TV tonight. It's been so long since we watched TV that we have to be intentional if we're going to enjoy it. But yeah, like I was saying about my mom, I felt like definitely should have been a model. Very beautiful. She got really pretty features. And at some angle, all of us look like her in some way. I like this eye primer. It's so smooth. I'm just blending it in to my skin, making it nice and flat and tight. So I'm definitely in a different mindset now. I think I got to the point where I finally realized that I'm never going to have the relationship that I so desire with family and sisters. That kind of like let that notion go. And because I was able to let that go, the desire to have all of these like physical friends kind of dwindle with that. I think I'm just now realizing that I was just trying to replace that idea with replacing my sisters. And be honest with you, I really can't replace, sisters and family. Because if you're going to have a relationship with family, it don't matter how many friends you got. Your family is still supposed to be your family, you know what I mean? And it didn't happen like that was telling him how I have a relationship with my two youngest children. One passed on, and the other one, I no longer have like a relationship with her, and I don't even know if I ever will again. And I think with me is I think it's the fact that finding out after trying so many years to build some type of relationship with my oldest daughter, but to find out that, the weird stuff that was going on in my family, like between my daughter and my older, no, not my oldest, but my sister next to me, and my daughter not saying anything to me. She got me, like, literally, not speaking my mind, not saying how I feel, holding back, how I feel about all the hurt she has caused me and stuff like that, just so me and her can try to be close, so she can know that I love her, and I'm not gonna worry about what she did in the past and stuff like that. And I found out that my oldest daughter never had no intentions on working out no relationship with me or being close to me in any type of way. And when she said to me, "Oh, we'll never be close, but you could keep trying," I think I was dumbfounded. Like, I've been trying for years, you know what I mean? And I asked her, I said, well, how you know we won't be close? Why you say we won't be close? Because I don't see that. I see that I could be close to all my children, because when my oldest daughter came around me, I mean, she literally was like the baby. Like, we stopped everything to make her feel comfort and love and everything like that. And when she told me, like, you can keep trying, but we'll never be close, I was like, okay. And then that's when I think when I asked why, and she told me why, I think something kind of like a bulb turned on in my head that was off. It literally was just like on. And she said, well, I just don't know, because just to be around you and just to smile and act like I'm happy is makes me sick. Like when y'all laugh, when y'all happy, and just being nice to y'all make me feel sick to my stomach. And what? Like what? Girl, I was like, wait a minute, what? She's like, yeah, like when I smile and laugh around y'all, it's fake, and I'm not my real self. And when y'all laugh and y'all happy, it make me sick to my stomach. And I'm like, girl, you should have been told me that. And my daughter would have told me that a long time ago, because I'm definitely one of them people. Like, if the presence of me don't make you happy, please move on. Please. Like, I'm not going to beg you to stay, and I'm not going to make you stay, because that's the last thing I want, is for you to be unhappy. So I told my daughter, I said, oh, girl, you should have been told me this. You should have been told me this. She was like, you're my mother, and you can keep trying, but it's never going to happen. And I was like, oh. Okay. I said, why didn't you tell me this years ago? But then I found out, thank God for my baby sister. She told me that my oldest daughter and my sister next to me was playing the role as if she was me, like around people they know, friends they know, that people didn't even know I existed. My daughter pretend that my sister was her mother, and my sister pretend that my daughter was her daughter, and that my grandkids were her grandkids. Girl, I was like, what? I was literally like, okay, this is weird. Like, what? Are you serious? When I found out, I was so, like, shocked. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. Because I couldn't even imagine doing anything like that to one of my sisters, turning their child against them, and then trying to play the role as if I'm them. That's effed up, y'all. When I found that, I was just like, I was so mad with my daughter. I was so mad with her. It took me a long time to just get over that part. some nut-ish. You don't do stuff like that. You don't go turn your sister, your sibling child against them, and then you gonna play the role like you their mother, and then have them come around you constantly stealing from you, stealing your ID, stealing your identity, stealing your money. You know what I'm saying? It was just messed up when I found out about it. But so me and my daughter, we definitely not close anymore. And she broke whatever, something, I don't know what that is, whatever it was, but to let my daughter just do me any old kind of way, it broke. Yes, it broke. And I said, okay, well, this is what I did. It took me a long time to do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It took me a long time. I went to God and I gave her to God. I said, God, I put my daughter in your hands because you are God. Lord Jesus, I'm giving her to you. I'm done. I'm moving on. Because if I don't, I'm never going to heal. I'm never going to be able to, just get through life like I'm supposed to, you know. So, yeah, I was talking to my friend. I was telling him that situation. He was just upset about it. It's messed up, you know. And then I had another sponge up here. I went telling him that I'm not close to my mom and telling him a little bit about the situation. And girl, it was difficult talking to him about that. You know why it was difficult for me? Because he's close to his mom. He's close to his mom and dad. Like, he been with them since he was a kid, and they still close to this day. You know what I mean? He run errands for his mom. He take care of his mom and dad. He look out for them. He love his mom and dad. So he told me, he said, I gotta find a way to forgive my mom in my heart, and I gotta go see her and try to make up with her. And that's because he's so family oriented. I haven't even told him half of the nut jobs that's in my daggone family. Like, my family is freaking nuts, all of them, just nuts. And I'm just going on based on the stuff they done to me, that I feel like they done to me. And I just feel like it's no point, trying to make something into nothing, like trying to make nothing into something. So when I was talking to him, it was just, I was starting to feel bad by the minute as he was like talking to me and saying, babe, you that's your mom, you only got one mom. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so true. That is so true. But what he don't know is that the last time I talked to my mom, she robbed me of my money, and when I called her back, she cursed me out and told me she wasn't gonna pay me my money back and hung up on me, and she never spoke to me again after she begged me for the money and promised me that she would give it back, knowing that I didn't way to pay rent, knowing that I was about to go in the hospital, knowing that I was dealing with some things. Yeah, she was only nice to me, and my mom knew I was so gullible, and from what I hear from my sisters, from what they say, desperate for her love, that the moment she showed me any type of kindness and asked me for anything, I just wanted to just give it to her and be there for her, because I thought that this is my chance to be loved by my mom and cared by my mom, and she'll call me once in a while, and I'll call her, and I can say, Mom, what you doing, where you at, and all that, the gushy stuff like that. I really wanted that, and I gave her my money. I ain't give her like no $50. I gave my mother $500. Imagine giving somebody $500 and knowing that you gotta pay rent in a couple of days, and you in a place that you don't pay your rent, they put you out in 4 days. Like, I believed and trusted her that I was gonna get my money back. My mother lied to me, lied to me. She just lied to me, and she really talked to me like she was like she changed, like she turned over a new leaf, and she just want to be good to her daughters and be a part of their life, and they be a part of her life, and we just be a big old family. I was so excited about that, and one of the things I did it too because I knew I was going in the hospital, and I knew I was having surgery, and I knew it was going to be a huge risk, get close that I was going in the hospital. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I ain't going to go into that, but y'all, it was a close call. It was a close call. I made it out of that by the grace of God and a miracle. And I thank God I'm still here because I learned that my sisters and my mom would not have been there for my children at all. God let me live to see it, child. He let me live to see it. I've been running my mouth so much that I'm up here slaying my face without no foundation, girl. I don't even have on foundation. I'm using a Fit Me foundation, okay? And I'm hoping, I always do that, I always put too much in there. So I'm put my foundation on before I slay anymore, and then I'll have a whole slayed face with no foundation. Oh, I got my bro soaked with the foundation, child. Yeah, so I got to live to see. God let me see that my family wouldn't have been there for my kids. So, you know, I had to start making different moves in my life, you know, to make sure, like, God forbid anything happen, that my kids will be okay, you know what I mean? I'm so glad they grown and they okay now. They know how to move. They know how to take care of themselves. You know, they know what to do. Child, I did that. I did that. I did all that concealer and forgot the foundation. Now I got to do it over. Hopefully it'll be okay. I was wondering why I see a dark mark in the middle of my face. I'm like, I just don't have a problem with my concealer. Child, I forgot the foundation. So yeah, so I was like, my friend talking, I was listening to him, and I was telling him, like I get what he's saying, but you know, we don't all us don't have it like that, where we can connect back with our parents and be all kumbaya and back a family and talk about things that went wrong and love each other and be there for each other. We all don't have it like that, and he do. He have it like that. I'm happy for him, but I don't have that. And y'all know what? Every man I dated always had both parents or had loving parents and big families and loving families. Every man I dated always. I don't know if I draw myself to that type of man because I didn't have family that loved me and cared for me like that. But every man that I literally dealt with, a freaking huge loving family, and they all close. That's crazy. Like, I have not met a man, not one time, that was not close to his family and didn't have a loving family. I said one day I really talked to him about it, but I just kind of like let the conversation go in another direction because I really didn't want to like get too deep in it, you know, because it's like too much and it's too heartbreaking. And I didn't want to like be crying on the phone because I don't want my man to be my therapist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be every time I call him, I'm just heartbroken and devastated, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. That was the hardest thing for me to tell him, that I'm not speaking to my mom or my sisters and them, and I'm basically in this world alone with just my kids, and I'm okay with it. That was another hard part, being okay with not having nothing to do with your family and not being a part of their lives. It was hard for me to tell them that because I didn't want to like feel like I'm this cold person and I don't care about people and I don't want to be in people's lives, you know. I didn't know how to tell him because he's so loving and nurturing, and his family is like that towards him and he like that towards them. So it was hard for me to tell him, look, I don't have that, and I never will, and I'm not gonna try to trace it or make it happen. But you know, eventually you're gonna find out, because the longer you take time to get to know each other, the more stuff you find out about each other, you know. So I just told him, I'm be honest with you. I am not planning on connecting with my mom, my sisters, my daughter, no time soon. It's not even in the cards. And then I told him, like for real, I'm not even upset with them anymore. Like I'm not even angry with them. It's whatever God got for them, He got for them. Whatever's for them is for them. You know, I put them in God's hand. God knows what's best. I just know for myself, it's just not worth it anymore to keep being brokenhearted and let down and disappointed, and then all these old feelings coming back up. Child, like one time, this was all. Husband was passing, and I was upset because nobody told me about it. Told me that he was sick, and I didn't even imagine him being sick so young. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. I think this is a Ulta Beauty by Steffi Lynn. Being kind is beautiful. Being kind is beautiful. The palette, and I like. I'm trying to think. Am I gonna use this color? I think I'm gonna use this color right here because I am going for a darker color. So I think I'm gonna use that color. This is a pretty palette too. I'm gonna actually use that like if it's a base. I know it's not a base because it's too dark to be a base. It's so pretty, but I'm gonna use it like that. My mother called me, and after I had been calling her, like literally stalking her, trying to get her to call me back, she called me, and me and her on the phone. I'm telling her, like, how could she do this to me and my kids and not let us know what was going on with her husband? And me and her got into it. Me and her got into it so bad. And I told her, tell off. I told her, I'm constantly like trying to make up to her for something that she allowed happen to me when I was a kid. Like she knew what was happening to me and she did nothing about it. But then every time something go down, I'm the one trying to make up with her, and she never really, take accountability for what she done. She ain't never apologized to me either. I think that's the thing that I really wanted, was for my mother to come in my life and take accountability for what happened to me as a child. And I think that would have at least put me in an area where I felt like I can trust my mother and I can like build a relationship with her and love and appreciate her as my mother and not blame her for what happened to me. But it's hard for me not to blame her because I know in my heart my mother knew what was happening to me and she didn't give a F. All she cared about was getting her tail out in the streets. She didn't care about me or her other kids. I just wanted her to take accountability for that. It's crazy how people still want to be in your face at times, but don't want to take accountability for the stuff that they have done or been a part of. But anyway, I told her, tell off. I went off on her. And then I felt so bad that I told her off because it was during a time that, like, we really shouldn't have been arguing, but I was so upset with her. Like, doing the way she go about stuff is just so heartless. She's a heartless woman. And maybe she's a loving woman to somebody else, but not to me. She's heartless. Heartless. And see, as long as I block out stuff that my mother have not taken accountability for, the stuff she done to me, then yeah, I'll start feeling like, oh, yeah, maybe I need to try to get in contact, call and beg my sisters for my mother's address, and maybe she'll call me back before I freeze over. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just not there no more. I'm not there no more. Oh, this color, y'all. I was thinking about going with this color right here, but this color here, I might do both. Look how pretty that is. This color and that color right, girl. Just fly. Oof. Yes, I think I'm gonna go with this color first as going around the edges. Oh, child. Yes. And this is a Juvia's palette. It's a real pretty palette. When I look at the colors in this palette, child, I almost can feel something. The colors in this palette is awesome. I'm just kind of like building up my color here. I like it when I do my eyeshadow base good because it's easy chest. I went through a lot of healing, and I don't feel the need and desire to have to be close to people who just don't give a F about me. They just don't. And I'm not going to keep trying to make them. I'm not going to keep trying to like put myself in their life. And if they do something to me, try to find a way to get over it again. No. F that. F that. I'm not doing it. I'm done. I don't let go. I let God. And I am moving on. And that's what I did. That's where I am. So, I know that y'all see me cry a lot. But some stuff, I have come so far that the tears are long gone. Because I no longer feel hurt. And if I can heal, you can heal too. It might take you longer than me. It might take you less than me. I don't know. It depends on you as a person. I started just redirecting those feelings of wanting to be close to family that didn't want to be bothered with me. I started redirecting those feelings towards myself and people who are already in my life and what I got going on, and started focusing on that. And start focusing on my well-being and focusing on who love me and who don't love me. You know what I mean? So yeah, so them tears definitely has long dried up, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Once in a while, I do get teary-eyed when I think about stuff, because I feel like, it's just wrong the way, stuff go down with that happened to me in my life, and I know other people have been through stuff in their life too. And sometimes you think about it, it does hurt. It does hurt. But I'm 100% giving myself self-love from here out. And I don't have time for people that don't care about me. I just don't. I don't have time for them no more. I'm not adding them to my schedule or what I got going on. I'm not trying to fit them in my calendar, my yearly calendar. I'm just not trying to be there for them no more. I gave it a life journey, sir. A life journey, sure. I gave it a try, and now I'm just moving forward without them. And they've been okay all these years without me. They're gonna continue being okay without me. Now I just need to make sure I'm okay. People that love me okay, and the eyeshadow is real pretty, isn't it? It's pretty. Ever since I had bought that sponge that worked with everything like cream, powder, and stuff, I've been really working the sponge, working it with the concealers and the powders, and just working it. I got this Juvia's stick. It's like a foundation, not a concealer. So I'm just gonna put just a little. And then I'm gonna add some concealer to it. And you gotta start small, letting go of little things first, and do more and more as you go. And it'll get easier and easier to start accepting what's not gonna be and what you gotta let go in order for your life, and focus on what you got going on. And don't focus too much on what other people got going on, because child, you don't know. People always worried about other people, but child, you wouldn't want to walk in that person's shoes. If you had to work in that person's shoes, you probably wouldn't survive. You probably wouldn't live through it. You might not be as strong as that person. You might not be as tolerant as that person. You might not be as understanding as person. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't wish to walk in nobody else's shoes. Walk in your own shoes. Take your time, little at a time. You can do it, and get yourself together so you can enjoy the life that you have, because literally life is going by so fast. Okay, it really is. People see things from, well, there go my refrigerator again. lashes. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember where I got them. Oh, there they go. Oh, and I'm not even finished with my eyeshadow. Wow, that's baking good. So let's go ahead and put my eyeshadow on. I'm using the Jungle Lights. It's got like a, what kind of color is that? Like a light, almost like a light pink. I'm gonna put a little bit right here in front of that gold. Just a little bit. Better than Sex mascara. This is white powder. White powder in the Juvia's palette. It's pretty. Yeah, people see things from the outside. It's just like a picture. You see a beautiful picture of a landscape of forests, mountains, so beautiful, and just look the perfect place. Then picture yourself inside of it. There's all kind of stuff in here. Stuff that you don't want to see. Stuff that you can't handle. Stuff that you might not even be able to survive getting out of it. So don't always think what somebody else got is better than what you have, or wish that you can have what that person have, because you don't know. You don't know the inside of the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? So just focus on what you got and what you want for yourself, and what you can do every single day to make your life better for yourself. You do the best you can. That's what I do. Every day I do the best I can. I come to the table with my full self, and I give it the best I can for myself. I have no Okay, so it's gonna be time for me to go because it's getting kind of new lipstick. Y'all, why did when I bought this NYX lipstick, Smoothie Whip, I thought it was gonna be pretty, but it's not. It turned out to be a really pretty color anyway, so I'm using that today. Oh, before I use it, I like to use the stain. That way, when my lipstick starts to fade off, the stain is still there. And child, this stain ain't going nowhere. It's almost like 24 hours. You can't eat it off, you can't kiss it off, you can't suck it off. Before I comb my wig out, let me put this highlight on. Highlight. Girl, cute. Okay, let me add my lipstick. This stain is so pretty. I forgot that I had a lipstick. I was adding. Let me add my lipstick and then the finished look, and I'm done. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Spirit Ramble. I know y'all miss my rambles. Y'all gonna get a lot more rambles, y'all. A lot more rambles. Oof. Let me say it again. Oof. Oh, it's so freaking pretty. And see, this is the time like you can go in with the stain and get like the little part that lipstick might come off. Oh, this lipstick is pretty. Oh, oh. I got several makeup looks, several makeup looks that I want to do. I got several makeup looks that I want to do with this lipstick. This lipstick is gorgeous. It's fire. It's pretty. It's sexy and elegant. I freaking love it. Now let me get you the finished look, and then I'm out of here. Hi, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to ASMRTheChew, and this is your June motivation. Now that it's summer, it's time to change it up a bit. It's time to change it up a bit. Change your pillowcases. Get something summery and vibrant, whatever you like. Depends on your style. Change your candles out. things around, do a little changing, move some stuff over there, move some stuff over there, mix some stuff up, and even pack up some stuff and take it to the garage, the storage, or in the closet. Put it away if you don't need it right now. Give your mind a refresh. So when you look around, you feel the summer vibes. And you know when you feel the summer vibes, it make you feel good. It make you feel good. It make you want to do things. It make you want to go places. And this is also the time because you know Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holidays are right around the corner from the summer. So this is the time to start getting some cardio in, a little exercise, a little focus on some stuff, maybe focus on your arms, focus on the six-pack or the pack, whatever you got, or the little belly like spirit. Focus on tightening up the butt, the thighs, whatever it is that you feel like you need to do for yourself. This is time to start doing it that way. When you get around friends and family, you feel good about yourself. And you can eat more. Maybe eat as much as you like. This is the time. Go outside. Go out. Take a small vacation. Go visit friends and family. Go somewhere. Go to the movie. Go skating. Go out running, jogging. Go sit in the park. Have lunch with a friend, family member, or by yourself. June is the time that you can do that. This will be a great time. This will be a great time for a new haircut, a new do. Change it up a bit. Change your hair color. Change your bang. Cut some stuff. Trim it. Put some curls in it. Blow dry it out. Put a part in it. Change it up a bit. June is one of the best times of the year. You got time. You got time to think about if you want to change career, if you want to do something new. If you want to do something new, you want to try something new, you want to create something new. June is a great time for that. This is also a great time to journal. Write down your thoughts. Reflect on your thoughts. Think about the most beautiful picture. The most beautiful picture. Picture yourself. Picture yourself doing all the things that you want to do. All the things that you want to do. And start writing down little goals. How you can get started to get into your most beautiful picture. Chilling out, laying on the beach. If you can picture that, then you can do it. You can do it if you want to do it. Picture yourself in the most cutest, sexiest swimsuit. If you can picture it, then you can do it. Whatever your heart desire this June, whatever your heart desire this June, you're gonna do it. You're gonna make small goals and take action and effort to doing a lot. This is a good time to start thinking about your wardrobe, what you're gonna wear, what you wanna look like when the summer roll out. Now you got time to think about that. Use this time. Use this time to clear your mind. Let your mind relax. Let your mind be free. Think about all of the great things that you really want to do. You don't have to let nothing stop you. Whatever it is that's within your will that you want to do, picture it. See yourself doing it. And go for it. Trust and believe and go for it. Sometimes things look a little rough. Sometimes things don't look like it's going the way that you want it to go. It may look like that, but if you trust and believe, it's gonna go better than you ever imagined. Some things you go through is a process. It's a process. It takes time. But if you deeply believe in your heart, you want things, this is what you want, this is what you deserve, this is what you desire, then you will have it. You will have it. Whether it's a job, more money, friends, family, love, career, school, hobby, whatever it is that your heart desires, if you truly believe that this is what you want, what you need, what you desire, you will have it. You will have it. Trust and believe. It's a process. Not only do you relax, but have fun this summer. Find time to laugh, to smile, to appreciate, and enjoy your summer. Enjoy some of the good weather that you get. Summer is always the best time. Don't worry about what nobody think. It's all about how you feel and what you want to see. If you got too much stuff around, get a storage, a small one, to get stuff out the way. Or put it in the garage, like I said earlier, or the closet. This is a good time to start clearing some stuff out. If you don't feel like you're going to need it, you're going to use it. Start making donation boxes or packages. So if you run into something that you feel like you had enough of, you enjoyed it already, and it's just sitting around, put it in a donation box. If you can't think about where to start, get yourself a magazine. Go look around in the furniture store. You could take one of your favorite t-shirts and make it a pillowcase. Yes, just be motivated, be innovative, be creative, something different. And doing something different feels good. It feels good to do something different. Don't focus on what nobody else got going on. Focus on yourself this summer. Focus on yourself this summer. Focus on what you need to do and what you want to do for yourself. Because if you focus on yourself and you feel good, then you can make others feel even greater. But first, you guys take care of you. Take care of you. Show yourself some love. Buy yourself a big towel, a big blanket, new sheets, new socks, new slippers, whatever it is that you want to do to pamper yourself. Do it. Do it for you. Enjoy your summer. A lot of things are going to be revealed to you this summer. Things from your past. Things that happened that you didn't understand why it took place and why it had to happen. It's going to be revealed to you. And when it's revealed to you, you'll know not what to do anymore, or you'll get confirmation that what you did was right. So you're going to get a lot of new revelation. A lot of things that were not clear to you before are going to become very, very clear. That way you will have better understanding of what took place and why. What took place and why. But the main thing is the summer. It's the summer. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy